Welcome to Gloves Up Boxing. So Frank Warren has announced that Daniel Dubois will make his eagerly awaited comeback after his loss to Joe Joyce, where he sort of retired, took a knee and didn't continue due to a bad eye injury. Actually, probably I felt was the right decision. He's going to make his comeback on June the 5th against Bogdan Dinu. Now this fight, Bogdan Dinu seems to have mysteriously risen quite high in the WBA rankings over the last few months without even fighting. I think he's jumped up something like 6 or 7 places. He's maybe ranked as even as high as number 2 at the moment. So it's looked for a while that something dodgy was going to happen. So on Dubois' comeback, he's actually fighting for the interim title, where the winner will go on and become the mandatory to face Trevor Bryan, who is the WBA regular champion. So the winner will get mandated for that fight. And there's been rumours that Bryan is actually could face Dillian Whyte next. White's looking to have his next fight in America. I've already done another video on what I thought would be White's potential opponents, and Bryan actually came out on top to fight in America. So Dinu's had 22 fights, 2 of which he's lost, both in consecutive fights. He lost to Jarrell Miller and then went on to face Kubrat Pulev. He got stopped in both of them fights. To be honest, he's sort of given up and just accepted defeat. And I think Dubois will stop Dinu in about 5 rounds. So assuming Dubois comes through that fight, he will go on to be the mandatory for Trevor Bryan's WBA regular title, which most people, that regular title gets chucked around as a fully fledged world champion now. It's not, it's a baby belt, it's a secondary trinket. It's what these promoters seem to do. They seem to get their fighters lined up in these secondary positions. So if AJ and Fury do fight each other and any titles become vacant, if that WBA super title becomes vacant, then you'd expect the regular champion just to step up and become a fully fledged champion without actually earning it. So that's the latest news on Daniel Dubois' fight. If you like the video, hit like. If you got any comments, positive, negative, if you even want, subscribe. Cheers.